everybody, welcome to Jim Boy's Kitchen with a Twist today. I eat so much, I cook, I eat. Remember the barbecue? My stomach full. So now, all came to my mind now is just share with you some jokes. If I am funny, laugh. If I'm not, just smile. Or look at me and just laugh at me. Alright, here we go. There was a man, always loved to impress this woman, telling her how good he is, how bad he is. So one day he's walking down the street and this man see the same woman. So he said, "Yo, baby, what's up?" She turned around and she said, "Yeah, buddy, nice to see you, man. You're a tough guy." He said, "Yeah, baby, yeah." So she said, "Okay, let me see what you got." So the man pulled on his pants. When he pulled on his pants with excitement, she noticed 2 tattoos on him, one on each leg. So she looked at him and she said, "You want me to ask you something, buddy?" He said, What, baby?" She said, "What is that on your right leg?" He rubbed the tattoo and he said, "This is 10 pounds of dynamite." She said, "And what's that on the left leg?" He rubbed again. He said, "Baby, this is another 10 pounds of dynamite." She said, "Oh." She said, "Man, you are so tough. Can I see more?" So the man get more excited and pull everything down. When he pulled everything down, he noticed she started running away. This woman started running. So he turned around. He said, "Yo, baby, why you running away?" She turned back to him and she said, "Boy, if I tell you, with all those dynamites you got, I'm afraid that little fuse you got in the middle might blow up." You got that? Do you got that one? Okay, I know you got it. Smile a little bit at least. Okay, now, here goes again. There was a cat, like a big cat in the house, like a tomcat, and so, always run around throwing down things, drinking out all the milk and so, feeding himself good. At the same time, where the cat is living, he had some rats there too. And now rats are afraid of cats. So now the rats notice a piece of cheese on the floor. Every time the rats go to bite the cheese, they can't because the cat always come around the cheese. So they got to run back in the hole. So they decided, this is overbearing. This cat is always in our way when we want to grab this cheese. How can we so they're planning now how to get rid of the cat. So they sat down together and they're thinking of a plan. So one rat came up and he said, I got a plan. They said, "What is it?" He said, "Why don't 3 of you go out there behind the cat and distract the cat from the cheese, and one of us go grab the cheese and run away with it." They look at each other. They said, "That's a good idea." But damn, they're thinking now what the outcome could be. They start coming up with something, and so one of them said, "That's not so brilliant, because if 3 of you distracting the cat, that cat will leave you and run for me with the cheese, and you're going to kill me." So they said, "Nah, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea." So they sit down again, thinking about the cat, until the big boss for the rat, he said, "I got an idea." They said, "What is it, boss?" He said, "Why don't we go out there and hang a bell on the cat's neck?" They said, "Yeah, that's a good idea, good plan." So one of the rat asked the question, "But why would we do such a thing? Try to hang a bell on the cat's neck?" Boss said, well, I think it will work. So every time the cat walked, we could hear the bell ring. And we know the cat is there, so we're going to run back in. We're going to run away. They said, you know, boss, that's not a bad idea. Then they asked the boss, boss, who will go first to hang that bell on the cat's neck? The boss looking stunned. The boss said, well, you know, I'm the boss. One of you should go first. They said, no, boss, we're not doing it. So when it's done, no rats end up hanging a bell on the cat's neck. And they did not get any cheese. This cat is still free. Hear this one now. This one is a little puzzle, a question. Then I'm going to ask you to figure it out. There was this man with a canoe. He had a canoe. Also, he had a bundle of grass, a tiger, and a goat. He's on this side of the river. And he wants to cross this river to the other side. Now the canoe can only take him and one of these items across the river. They weigh so much that if he take more than one of these items, the boat will sink. So he got to figure out how to carry these three across the river. So now he's thinking, if he take the grass over, the tiger will eat the goat. And if he take the tiger over first, the goat will eat the grass when he come back. So how can he get the three of them across safely? Okay, question is, how can he get them across? Here we go. Think about it. Sit down there, look at the screen, look at me, laugh a little bit. Think about it with your family, friends, relatives. Drink that booze and then think about it. I'm going to count to 10 and I'll tell you. 1, 2, come up with the answer before I finish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you thought what I'm going to tell you now, then you're right. All right? This is what happened. Remember, if he take the tiger across first, by the time he come back, the goat will eat all the grass. And if he take the grass over first, by the time he come back, the tiger will eat the goat. So this is how he has to do it. The man now, what he did first was to take the goat first across the river. When he take that goat across the river, remember, tiger don't eat grass. So that bundle of grass is safe with the tiger. He left the goat over there and he came back. Then he picked up the tiger. He picked up the tiger, take the tiger across. But you know what the twist of the story is? Do you know what the secret is right here? When he took the tiger over there, he cannot leave the tiger and the goat together to come back for the grass. Otherwise, the tiger will still eat the goat across the other side of the shore. So what he did was to bring back the goat with him. He's bringing back the goat with him. Then he leave the goat over here and then take that bundle of grass over there with the tiger. So the same situation is over there like what happened over here for us. When he left those two there, he came back finally and then picked up the goat and take him over. So they all reach over there safely. Do you get it? That's part of a little of, I have so much stories, so much jokes. Until next time, I hope you did enjoy that clip there. Jim Boy's Kitchen. Watch out for my latest dish that I will show you how to make. Until next time, subscribe, leave your comments, press the like button, ring the notification bell, share, and I'll see you then. Bye bye. Until next time.